This is your captain speaking. We've touched down in Hoedspruit. Now, I'm not the captain of this aeroplane right here, but I will be the captain over the next few minutes as I take you through the wonderful sights and scenes of the Limpopo province. So our first stop brings us here to the Aerotel. This behind me, a Boeing 737-200, one of two aeroplanes that have been converted into accommodations. The Aerotel is an ingenious piece of engineering, and if you, like me, are wondering just how this hotel came to be, co-owner Tracy Dendanen explains where the idea came from.
We used to market our property development at a lot of air shows, and often as an exhibitor you enter the backside of the airport at the construction gates, and there's always this graveyard of old aeroplanes there, and we always had this discussion with each and every exhibit, like, why are these aeroplanes being thrown away? And they're beautiful, magnificent engineering designs, and now that the flight time is over, they're being made redundant. And we always said that something has to be done, and we truly can use it for something, and that's where it was born from. And we always had this dream that this would be a little pet project that we would undertake one day.
A striking feature of the hotel is how the owners have decided to keep as much of the original plane as possible.
It's the northern outcrops of the Drakensberg mountain range, which actually starts in KwaZulu-Natal and runs all the way up here. So what we're effectively looking at is, we're looking back at the panorama route. Whereas if you're doing the panorama route, you would be experiencing the mountain from the top, and we at Hoedspruit are looking back at that. So we've got a bottom view from the three rondavels. We're right on the edge of the Buhle Canyon Reserve and the Buhle River. There's a lot of adventure sports that can be done there. The Buhle Canyon, of course, being the largest green canyon in the world, the third largest canyon in the world. On top of our mountain, you'll probably find it looks a lot like Table Mountain, and rumor has it that there are more species of fynbos up there than anywhere else, and traveling up you actually go through a rainforest area. So our area is bursting with abundance and interesting locations to visit, so all the more why you should choose Hoedspruit.
Now in your house, mangoes might be a staple diet, but in this part of the world, this little fruit right here is a staple of the economy. It not only produces jobs, but it also keeps the tourism industry thriving. Now this farm that we're on doesn't only specialize in this sweet little fruit of ours, but also in citrus. Let's take a look at what they have for us.
This mango will be ripe in December time.
The Kamai Reptile Park, which houses some of South Africa's deadliest snakes, was the next stop on our journey. Under the watchful eye of experienced guides, you get to be up close and personal with some of the world's most fascinating creatures. Now right here I am holding a Burmese python, an albino one. This one comes out of Singapore. Now the beautiful thing about this 15-kilogram sperm presence of mine is that it can essentially crush a human body in next to no time. It's a constrictor. But fortunately for me, my yellow friend over here does not enjoy how humans feel, taste, or smell. I'm not wearing glasses now. In Palaborwa, we were enchanted by the delightful Qualito Craft Distillery. With a varieties of gins, vodkas and whiskies, this was the perfect place to get a crash course on the process of making alcohol.
When the alcohol comes out there, it's 92%. 92%, very strong. It then goes to these three containers where they are stored at 80%.
We're in Maguba's Kloof, famously known for a former minister who likes to cook with a lot of garlic and fish. But now we're not going to spot him, but we might see some other fish in this river below. We're about to go zip lining, and it is, I tell you, a little bit terrifying, but I really look forward to it.
He was the one that was yelling.
Once you get used to the harness, then it's all about having a good time. Go. So the beautiful thing about this are the sights and scenes. Wow, look at this. It is amazing. And that is just a fraction of what this beautiful province has to offer. For Newzroom Afrika Channel 405, I'm Buhle Madulini in Limpopo.